What are traits of a good person that you don't necessarily hate, but that annoy you? I had a friend who was the most positive person I've ever met. He never had anything bad to say about anyone, and always tried to see the good in people. At first, I thought it was great, but after a while, it started to get on my nerves. Whenever I would vent about someone who had wronged me, he would always try to defend them, saying things like, maybe they were having a bad day, or I'm sure they didn't mean it. It got to the point where I felt like I couldn't talk to him about anything negative because he would always try to spin it into something positive. One day, I was telling him about a coworker who had been constantly undermining me at work. I was frustrated and just needed to vent, but instead of listening, he started defending the coworker, saying things like, maybe they're just jealous of your success, or I'm sure they don't realize they're doing it. I snapped and told him that not everyone is a good person and that sometimes people are just jerks. He looked hurt and said, I just don't like to think badly of others. I realized then that his positivity was his way of coping with the world, and I felt bad for getting annoyed with him. We ended up talking it out, and I told him that while I appreciated his positivity, sometimes I just needed someone to listen and agree that people can be jerks. He understood, and we found a balance.